Chills tickle the back of your neck and spine. Your heart thuds faster and faster in your chest. You open your eyes wide as you clutch your arms to your center and enter the eerie darkness of the haunted house. Haunted houses, horror movies, and creepy costumes and hallmarks of Halloween. And for the most folks, those fun but terrifying activities come and go with the season. But some people continue the chase after similar heart-pumping, fear-including thrills year-round. Those types of thrill-seeking people who thrive in scary situations have a specific sensation-seeking personality trait, said Kenneth Carter, a clinical psychologist and professor at Oxford College of Emory University in Georgia. This trait determines how much we enjoy activities like watching horror movies, climbing the steepest side of mountains, driving race cars around harrowing hairpin turns, or jumping out of airplanes. To identify the trait, psychologists administer tests that traditionally had forced answer choice. Example given, would you prefer X or Y? But those tests are now typically answered using 4 or 5 point scale. Example given, strongly disagree to strongly agree. People who score higher on the tests tend to seek and even crave chaotic and frightening experiences, while lower scores tend to stick with safe, predictable experiences. Those high-scoring test takers typically have lower levels of hormones adrenaline and cortisol, and higher levels of neurotransmitter dopamine in their body than do people who scored lower. Carter said, so when put it into scary situations, such a dark, creepy haunted house thrill seekers experience more pleasure and less stress. Sensation seeking is a trait that develops in early childhood, as soon as age 3 according to 2019 study published in the journal BMC Pediatrics. The study reported that the sensation seeking in children aged 3 to 6 was generally less than in older children, indicating that the trait likely becomes stronger with until age 16 to 19. Sensation seeking typically peaks during the later teenage years, Carter said, and may explain why many scary stories and slasher horror movies are marketed towards people in that age group. The study also found that boys had stronger sensation-seeking tendencies than girls, which the researcher hypothesized could be the result of cultural influence. It may also reflect differences in courage. They said, however, the boys and the girls in the study expressed an equal desire for new and varying experiences. Sensation seekers thrive anytime they're given the opportunity for a new experience, even something as simple as trying new food, Carter said, and the more bizarre the better. One person who was interviewed said that he loved to collect tastes and experiences for the museum of his mind, which I thought was a beautiful way to think about it. Carter said even if you don't like the way it tastes, just having a little bit would be a way to collect the experience. Studies have shown that in adult sensation seekers, men are drawn more towards action and adventure, while women are drawn more towards new experiences, Carter said. The difference is likely due to cultural factors that include education and socialization. He said the differences in sensation seeking between men and women have been diminishing, indicating that this gap is probably not caused by biological differences.